EA Sports, and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Champions Course at the Evian Resort Golf Club, live second-round coverage of the French Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, thank you, Rich. What a delight it is to be out here on the golf course today, and it's always nice to start on the short stuff. A tricky 2-tiered green, and be careful of that bunker short left.
I like the looks of this one.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast, just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It was a good shot.
This one moving left here for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And coming off the 63 yesterday, he'll move to 1 under for his round today. This is one of the best sights you will find on this Alpine golf course. Coming back down the hill at the 163-yard par 3 second. Beautiful views of Loch Lomond and Switzerland in the distance. But focus on the task at hand. With such a steep drop, it's best to take at least 1 or 2 fewer clubs to try and massage this onto the green. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That finished off for a par here with the second, and it'll stay at -9. This is a fun hole, the third, at 355 yards. The biggest hitters will be tempted to go for it. However, this long and skinny green, you can see, is difficult to hold. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and we've done well to find the fairway, but finding the green is another prospect altogether. Pin at the front, so good opportunity to get the short irons dialed in.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he gets it to 2 under for his round. 11 under now for the tournament. It is plainly obvious here where you don't want to hit it off the tee. Lake Geneva's pretty to look at, but you don't want to be in that direction because that's trouble over there. Trees and the OB markers. Hit it down the left side. You can see the way the fairway cants to the right. That'll put you in good position.
That was awesome.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Staring at 142 to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but it's still makeable if you hit a good one.
This from about 10 feet. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he'll move to 11 under par. Next up, the 187-yard par 3 fifth. Water guarding the front and right of the green. So club selection to carry that hazard is paramount. Left side of the green is where you want to be. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Of all the places to miss this green, long right is really not a bad spot, and it's a good place to make an up and down par.
Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. This is a really nice driving hole, the par 4/6 at 406 yards. Almost every player likes to hit a little bit of a baby draw when you have to, and this is the hole to do it. Get it down there, avoid those fairway bunkers on the left, and you have a good chance to make a birdie here. This one starting a little left off the tee.
That got a fortunate bounce. That'll be just fine.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Onward to the first par 5 at Evian Resort, the 559-yard 7th. Narrow tee shot opening up to a fairway with bunkers on the right. It is gettable in 2, but you have to be sure you can carry 3 bunkers short and right of the green. Otherwise, a layup should leave a short iron into the putting surface. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot, and maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. We really need a birdie right now.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Now this for another birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's got it to 14 under par. Yet another par 3 here on the front side at Evian. This 8th hole is a little bit longer at 211 yards. You can see that green is really skinny, so you have to be dialed in off the tee. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. 18-footer. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Finishing up the front side here at Evian with a 524-yard par 5 9th, chance to gain a stroke or 2 before the turn. It is reachable in 2, but you must find the fairway off the tee. Birdie, maybe even eagle, are there for the taking. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Iona, a second coming up.
And a great opportunity here, this sweeping par 5, the mouth of the green, front left, so it's crying out for a little fade from left to right.
That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Length will be an issue here, no question, as will the speed down that slope. But this is for an eagle. Yeah, I think he expected that to be a little quicker down the slope, but not too bad. Chance now for another birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to mean this was a 28 on the front side, 7 under par. Well, you always like a hole where you have to make a little bit of a decision. Here we are at the 10th. It's 412 yards. You can see it's a dogleg to the right. Comfortable with your driver? Well, you might want to try and just blow it over the trees on the right side. You want to play it safer? Pull out the 3-wood, put it in play. You'll still have a relatively short iron into the green and still a chance to make a birdie. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Yeah, and we found the fairway, but we're in an elevated position now, hitting towards a green that's shaped a bit like a Yeti's footprint. Very shallow, but very, very wide, and no bunkers.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And he has now moved 5 clear of the field here in round 2. Here we are at the 352-yard par 4 11th. Uphill, dogleg left. Drivable for long hitters. That's right, if they can draw it around that corner. 5 bunkers on the right side of the fairway. The only real trouble off the tee.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Oh, this could be good.
It's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And the lead swells to 6 here on this Friday. We come now to the 437-yard par 4 12th. best play off the tee is to fly the bunkers on the left side of this right-to-left sloping fairway, giving you a good angle to the green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
This week, but that is another one.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. Here now at the longest par 4 on the course, the 503-yard 13th. Dogleg left with bunkers on either side of the fairway. A miss left off the tee will make it almost impossible to hit the green in 2. So, right to right center of the fairway is where you want to be. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot, and maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie. This one's looking good. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Chance now for another birdie. You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. Coming up on the longest par 3 on the course, the 244-yard 14th. Elevated tee looking down on a green protected on the right by 3 bunkers. Wind can be a factor here, so club selection is critical. And a rare missed green there, at least as far as this round is concerned, as that'll come up short off the tee. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Up next, the 529-yard par 5 15th. Narrow fairway sloping right to left demands an accurate tee shot. Long hitters can reach into, but beware that bunker guarding the front of the green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Iona, a second coming up.
A wonderful drive, and now looking at a second shot that you've got to throw up the right half. There's no question about it. Carry those 2 fairway bunkers. That's your main objective.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmail. That is a big mistake.
Now this for another birdie. Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. What a good-looking hole this is as we begin our closing stretch. The 16th is just 151 yards. Elevated tee. You look down on that green. You see the 2 bunkers on the back. The mistake you don't want to make, it's obvious. That small pond on the left. And again, if the winds are swirling, and they can here, it can be a tricky club selection. Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
Yeah, not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. On to the final 2 holes here at Evian Resort, starting with the par 4 17th. It's only 335 yards, so it's possible to get this close. However, those trees to the right have been known to knock down attempts to drive this green, and the sloped area left of the putting surface is nothing but trouble.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in. That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Chance now for another birdie.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here. Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a two-putt would be a very good result.
Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Oh, no, a lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And he's going to fall to 17 under. You love a finishing hole where you can make something happen, where you can do something memorable. And that is the 18th here at Evian. It's 478 yards, and it's not a par 4. It is a par 5. So definitely a good chance to get it home in two and maybe make that eagle and be smiling all the way to the clubhouse. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
And it's an excellent tee shot, but now it's a risk and reward approach as we look to that water which sits in front of the green, so no margin to miss this short.
I dare say a touch too aggressive, trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. That is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
A birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. This gonna be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot. Oh, boy, that is going to leave a sour taste here at the end of the round. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And fortunately, the lead still a comfortable one at a full 4 shots. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank, our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and, well, the chasers. Different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.